Welcome to a special edition of Inside Osage.
Today's show is a collage of scenes from the halls of Osage.
One thing I miss is my favorite red pens. As an English teacher, just writing all over people's papers, I had my favorite red pens, and I bought them on my own because they were the kinds that I liked, you know. And I don't know, when was the last time I bought one of those pens? I don't write with pens anymore. When I read an essay, if there's a bunch of stuff I want to say, I just record an audio message.
Yeah.
And that's faster for me, and I find my students like it.
We had, obviously each teacher, we had one computer in our room.
And we had computer labs. So there would be a lab when your class needed to work on the computer, everybody would go to one room in the school. And then everybody would work on the computer there for that day or that hour, and then you'd go.
You had to reserve it, and if someone beat you to it, you just had to find a new plan.
Why is it curved out? The new TV's curved in.
We had a speed writing class, which was a skill that secretaries would use to take notes during meetings.
I mean, I could have used that skill in college too. But
Right.
Yeah, now
you can't use the skill anymore.
Yeah.
The red grade books.
The red
And then you had to
I just quit using mine this year.
and then you had to turn those in at the end of every year. Remember?
yeah.
It had to be submitted.
Or even hand in when we had to upload grades, we still had to print off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Paper
Or
copies.
copies.
Yeah.
And I have a drawer full of these big binder clips that I don't use anymore. But it used to be, this paper's coming in, okay, these are all this class, put the binder clip on it, this is period 4, and I just had a bag that was just full of all the assignments I had to grade.
Transferred everything on a flash drive from my desktop computer at work to my computer at home. And then the stacks of papers that you hauled in your bag to and from home. And we had those overhead projectors.
Yeah, I ain't seen one of these in a while. Freaking start up a dinosaur and ride to work.
I started off without a smart board or technology. This is just like bad technology though, so this is the other direction.
Marker
Overhead
as you're writing
projectors
there.
and the transparencies.
Yes,
Yep.
making the copies on the transparency.
And taking attendance was always, you wrote it down on a piece of paper and put it outside the door, and then they'd come by and pick that up, and that's how you.
Okay, I didn't have to do that. When I
And then we
started.
did lunch accounts also. You'd have to, if you're gonna eat, raise your hand, and you'd put their number down, and that's how they got the lunch account in the kitchen.
Big picture in the English classroom for me for the last 26 years at School of the Osage, the biggest thing that's changed is that with all this technology and stuff, I'm no longer the person who has to have the answers. The internet has the answers. So I've gone from, when I started, I needed to be the person who knew the most about reading and writing, and I was the person they came to for the answers. And now I'm the person who knows the most about reading and writing, but they don't come to me for the answers. I'm supposed to give them skills for what to do with the answers when they find the answers.